A little while ago, I got one of these new Arrma Granite 223Ss. 223Ss. Anyway, the new Arrma Granite. I had a lot of fun with it. There was one quite major issue, and it was the ESC was going into low voltage cut-off really quickly. Now, I was not the only person to experience that. Lots of people had the same issue. Going into low voltage cut-off really quickly. And I'm not talking just like a little bit before it should. It was almost cutting like the runtime in half or less. Now, I'm unboxing this one, but this is my original one. And Arrma asked for it back. After they saw my video, they emailed me and said, can we have your granite? We want to do some testing. They actually offered to buy it from me from my original purchase price, but I didn't want just to sell it to them. Now, it's not that I don't really trust them, but if I sold it to them, they could have done or said whatever and I would have never got it back. Whereas I wanted it back. Oh. They're giving me a new body, and maybe this is slightly revised because I couldn't get this body on or off very easily with the quick release system. Anyway, right, give me a minute. Let me just go and check my original video. I usually pull these labels off. Let me go check. Okay, it was exactly the same in my video. I just got a little bit suspicious, that's all. It looked all a little bit new. Now, it's not that I don't really trust them, but they took it, had it a couple of weeks. They sent back a really long, detailed report. Now, I'll stick it in a comment. I'll pin the comment so you can go and read it. It's too much, really, to put on the screen here. You won't be able to read it very well. So check the comments, I'll pin it, and you can read the full report. Long story short, they reckon that the adapter I was using was potentially causing the problems. This is the battery I was using. I sent this with it as well. They changed it to an EC5 after testing it with this. Well, go and read what they put. I mean, battery's fine. They reckon that it was potentially this. And as you'll see by the report, it didn't suffer any of the issues that I did. Now, I appreciate they've got a lot more knowledge than me with testing these things. They know what they're doing. But I did test this adapter before I sent the car to them. And I tested, and it was like 0.01 or 0.02 ohms, I think. So a decent quality adapter. Would having that on there cause it to cut out as low as it did? Like I said, it wasn't just like a little bit early. It almost cut out halfway through like your normal run. But what am I going to do about it, I hear you ask? Well, in this box is a brand new Big Rock 223S BLX. So, well, I'm going to test this. Nope. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, they also said that they got 50 mile an hour out of it. So along with that, I'm going to take this back out again. We're just going to do a speed run. I'm not going to take this and do a full test again. I'm going to do it with another brand new 223S because this is basically exactly the same as this, slightly longer wheelbase, different body, different wheels, but exactly the same electronics. So it's kind of like a bit of a backup video. And I'm going to use batteries without a adapter. The Big Rock is definitely my favourite out of the 3S Arrmas. It's got a bit more stability with the longer wheelbase. It's still controllable in the air. And I just think, well, it looks the best. That's the old body style. Definitely a little bit more scale. This one had no wing mirrors, no like racking on the back or anything like that. No skid plates on the roof. Whereas this one's got skid plates and a nice little setup on the back. I wonder if this body comes off easier than the Granite. Exactly the same in there. There's the problem child. That's not just my opinion either. There's a lot of people. 3100 kV Spectrum motor, fans, heat sinks, battery tray, centre shaft. The only difference with this as well, it's got a bear in there, slightly longer wheelbase, so it supports that centre shaft. And these new ones have a centre diff, which is a very welcomed upgrade. Centre diff's much better for just general control of these things. While we're on the subject of Arrmas, some say that this is the best Arrma ever made. And I would agree, specifically like on road and stuff. It is the best they've ever done. It's the 6S infraction, as well as the felony as well. These things will do 80, 90 mile an hour, pin straight, absolutely crazy. And there's a link in the description where you can win this one. So like I said, we're just gonna do a speed run back where we were the first time with the old Granite. I think I got, I want to say 47. Arrma got 50. I don't know all the conditions they ran in. I mean, this isn't the smoothest of roads, but it's smooth enough for something like this to get to top speed. 11.5 degrees C today. These things rip, absolutely rip. So if their theory is correct, this should do 50. They got 47 with my adapter. So stable. That centre diff makes a huge difference on how you can accelerate with these compared to the original ones. Whoa. 48, yeah, still a little bit short. It's definitely not this surface. You don't need a super smooth road. If this is on grass or mud or sand, then yes, but this road's fine. Nope. Right, that has just gone into LVC. And that was, well, my camera's been rolling for 4 minutes. 4 minutes and 18 seconds. Just so you can see, it's without my adapter. I've just disconnected it. We'll go and check what that battery says in a bit. Right, it's time for the big rock now. So I've put in this the best, the most powerful and punchy 3S battery I own, which is an Onyx one. No adapters or anything, plugged straight into the battery. We'll see what this does. I've just started the camera rolling. We're 27 seconds in. Here she comes, that's full throttle straight away. Flat out, full beans, everything. Everything. It's a ripper, absolute ripper. I'm just doing full throttle passes, just putting this under a lot of load. Like I said, it's not freezing cold today, it's 11.5 degrees C. So, we're not talking below freezing or anything. Should we see where we're at? 50, there we go. We got 50 out of the big rock with a much better battery. So I'm just gonna blast it around now. What are we at? 2 minutes 15. Oh, I've got a stone stuck in the steering. There we go. Oh, that's a big stone. So that bad boy. 2 minutes 30. So we should have a couple of minutes left if it's going to go bad again. And if not, we'll see how long it lasts. I'm just going to rip it around. Oh. It's like it's got them skid plates on the roof. I'm just going full throttle everywhere, literally full throttle, as you can probably tell by the amount of crashing I'm doing. Full beans. 5.5 minutes so far. Oh. Yeah. Oh, there we go. 6 minutes 12. I didn't have the camera going, but it was a blue. There was a blue flashing light, which I think is over temp or something. That is really hot. Let me check. But yeah, I didn't have my camera going. That little light next to the red one was flashing blue. So the Granite, using my original battery with the EC5 connector, no adapter. We've got just over 4 minutes runtime. Went into LBC at 3.69 volts with 11% capacity left. So LVC still coming in high. I got 4 minutes 20. I know I was doing like full throttle pulls backwards and forwards and ripping it around, but that was a low grip surface. Just over 4 minutes with this battery. In Arrma's report, they got 9 minutes of just sort of like on and off driving with high grip, I think they put. Now the Onyx battery, which is 1,000 milliamp hours more than that, so we expect more runtime. Just over 6 minutes and it went into thermal shutdown. Blue flashing light in the ESC. And the other difference is when it goes into low voltage, you can still drive it. It just drives really slow, like a limp mode. When it goes into like a protection mode, it just completely stops. And this completely stopped and had a blue flashing light. If it hadn't gone into a thermal shutdown, it probably would have hit LVC very soon anyway, because the voltage on that was pretty much exactly the same as that. I think it was like 12% capacity left. So my results, not quite what Arrma's results were with this. Anyway, going to the skate park now with this one fully charged, and we'll see what just normal bashing, stop, start, jumping. We'll see how long we get. So just over 4 minutes with this battery, full beans everywhere, speed running. Let's see what it does in just a normal environment. So back to that CNHL, the original one from my Granite video, with no adapter though. The car should outlast the battery, I'd have thought. The Arrmas are pretty tough. I think we've already established that with the 3S Arrma range. Although we have got a bit of chassis slap with this. Oh. Can't remember whether they're all like that anyway, but definitely slappy. Oh, come on, what's going on? Oh, sounds a bit geary already. Oh. I don't think I've ever hit that from that jump before. That was obviously not intentional. It's going for a long jump. Oh, what? It's like owning a Traxxas X-Max. Oh my word, this is going to be frustrating. I don't think the Granite was like that. I think it might have come off once or maybe twice, but... Rotates lovely. Just like you want it. Nice and controlled. Oh. Love this jump. Oh, can never land it with these things. They just bounce on their roof. Oh, the body stayed on. Ooh, definitely sounds a bit geary. Ah, that's what I could hear flapping about. That fan is not happy. Come on, wake up. Nope. Oh, a bit of stop start at the moment, 7 minutes. Are we counting? It did, it popped off and went back on, I swear. I'm sure it did that time. "10 minutes, 18 seconds. I don't know if that's a good time for general bashing about. So this time it's just a single flashing red, which means LVC. Ah, yep, that is really hot. Probably doesn't help that the fan's not going, but that, red hot. I actually just burned my hand on the heatsink changing the battery. So that motor's definitely getting hot. Anyway, last time I was here, we managed to get my X-Max up this ramp and over that fence. It's the first time I've managed to do it with anything I brought down here. So the question is, can the Big Rock do it? It's got the speed for sure. Have I got the balls? Here we go. Nope. Uh-oh. Ooh. Oh, it got in there. We got it in there. Oh, a bit of a cheat, but oh, that's the second car I got in there. Still going. Body's come off, obviously. That took a massive hit. That took a huge hit. I think the difference with the X-Max is when it hits that ramp, it doesn't like compress as much and lose as much speed. It really compressed when it hit the ramp. Exactly the same spot. Right, I think we've established it's not quite got the beans to get over the top one, but and it's still in one piece. Still in one piece. Well, still Arrma tough. I tell you what as well, considering the amount of bashing this body's had, I don't think there's a single split. Oh, there's a little dent there, look. And a little split at the back. Just a shame it pops off constantly. I didn't know this shortcut existed. Right, final jump. This is another sketchy one. I think the furthest I've got is there with the quantum flux. Oh! Oh, if that didn't break it. What? Right, we're going home. I don't think I need to do that anymore. That proper smashed it. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Can we just take a second to appreciate how much abuse this thing took? And it looks like it's come back in one piece. Just a shame that this body kept coming off. It was literally every big jump. I think the suspension certainly needs a bit of tuning. Although, we didn't blow any shocks out, which is good. Just a quick cursory look. Yep, absolutely nothing broken. Oh, and the fan, wasn't it? The fan gave up. That motor was seriously hot after, well, all the runs. The fan not working is not going to help, but really hot. I burnt my finger on the heat sink when I was changing the batteries. And as for this thing, I'm still not convinced. I'm still not convinced that that ESC is performing as it should. With this lipo, the best one I've got, doing some long pulls on the speed run and not a high traction surface that Arrma tested theirs on. It was all loose and stuff. So really less resistance on the drivetrain. I only got 6 minutes, or just over 6 minutes. With the higher capacity, the better quality, just over 6 minutes. Their test with this, with my battery and the adapter was it 3 minutes something? And I got 4 minutes without the adapter. I still love the 3S Arrma range. I just think that 2-in-1, it's no good. They need to change it. Go back to separate stuff. Apart from potential cost savings, There's no other reason really why you should be using a 2-in-1 ESC in a rig like this. It'd be way better without.